The lights have come on here at Coburg City Oval, so we are having a twilight grand final. Back in the middle now, and it's going to be Aberfeldie winning another centre clearance. In front was Wright. He had the ball punched away from him. And now running into goal is Faila. He has a shot on the run. It looks good. It's made the distance. That is 2 in a row for Aberfeldie, and they only trail by a point now.
Hello and welcome to EDFL Web TV. I'm Adem Saricaoglu. Welcome to the final series for season 2016. What a magnificent final round we had in Strathmore Community Bank Division 2 and Essendon Ford Division 1. Congratulations to Keilor Park. They were coming from 4 points behind at the start of season 2016. They managed to sneak into 4th place. They'll take on Moonee Valley this Sunday. And in Essendon Ford Division 1, Oak Park needed to beat Taylors Lakes by at least 10 or 11 goals. In the end, they nearly beat them by 100. The final margin, 88 points for Ben Chapman's men, and Oak Park are back in the finals, first time since coming down from Premier Division. They'll meet West Meadows this Sunday at Windsey Hill in the elimination final. Congratulations to all finalists for season 2016. This week's show is going to feature junior highlights for the first time. The cameras were at Coburg City Oval on Sunday afternoon. This was a magnificent game of football in the Just Cuts U16 Division 1 Grand Final between Aberfeldie and Hillside. Abers got up by 8 points in a classic game of football. Highlights coming up a little later on in the show, but we'll start this week with our Saturday EDFL match of the day highlights. This was in Strathmore Community Bank Premier Division, a really important game to cement a final spot for both, and in the end that didn't quite happen with all the other results happening around the EDFL. It was Essendon Doutta Stars taking on Pascoe Vale at Nipper Jordan Oval. At the start of the day, Paco was in 3rd spot, Douttas were in 4th, but Paco really turned it on in this particular game of football. Here are the highlights. Went to a very open half-forward line. There was a whistle. Down the field, advantage paid. Polizzi stuffed up the bounce. Had time to go back and get it. Size him up. Jacob Polizzi gets the second goal of the game.
Couldn't grab it. They've still got chance if they can get a late kick on goal. It comes from Petroro, who sends it on the left from the boundary, right on the quarter-time siren. How he got out there by himself is beyond me. Inside 50 now. Running onto it is Tydell. Got the handball again, and now on the right, snaps it. Could be a goal if they shepherd it through, and it is. It's a great goal there by Dean Sonchen.
Couldn't take the mark. Ground level ball for Harris. Chipped left foot over the top. Mark was taken, and the goal was kicked by Ryan Jackson. All too easy for Pascoe Vale. Yeah, you brought that up, not me. Matt Eagles had the shot.
Call the game.
Matt Eagles directly in front, kicks the goal for Essendon Doutta Stars, and finally they're on the board with 6 in the league. It's a country sort of sized ground as we go forward now. Kovac chipped it to Jensen. Coast to coast goal coming up as long as Jensen kicks straight, and he did.
And roving it beautifully there.
Here we go.
Was Mark Lou running forward. Gives it to Jensen. He's got Eagles in the goal square all by himself. He'll take a mark. The man from the recruit turns around and slams it home, and that's the Stars' third of the afternoon.
Hughes at ground level, went in board, couple of options. Douttas are definitely lifting. Alex Marklew from the paint, right football. It looks okay. It looks very good. Douttas are back.
Stars, they go inside forward 50. And Hughes, he set himself perfectly, and beautiful body work. He takes a good mark. Top of the goal square, slight angle, and this should get the Stars back within 3 goals. I think it might be just swirling around at the moment as Hughes comes in, splits the middle, the Stars, here they come.
Pascoe Vale's most important kick of the day coming up right now, and he has shanked it. But it didn't matter, it's still a goal.
Really, really disappointing way to end.
Don't come Monday sort of material, I think.
So, there goes the 3/4 time siren. Lucky Raven. This will put them up by 31 points. He's about 40 out, 45-degree angle, starts it right, and he snuck it through for a goal. Go longer still. Sorry, that was Tydell, actually. He went to a 3-on-1, and Stars really didn't talk to each other. As the ball, Warren, he's got a little bit of space. Can he get a good bounce? He gets a brilliant bounce, just chips it over the top, and now Newell will come into play. He'll pick it up, he'll give the handball off, and that could just about do it there for Pascoe Vale. Big collision coming, and now Jensen, he'll clean up, run inside 50, take 1, take 2, run to 25, and he will kick the goal for the Stars. Shot a handball back, and now Panthers will go back inside 50 yet again. Warren just worked his man underneath it, then got it on the bounce, gave the handball off, and this could be for Jackson. He's kicked another one.
So in the end, a 24-point win for Pascoe Vale. They remain third on the ladder with one more home and away game to come. That'll be against Strathmore this weekend. It's a real costly loss, though, for Essendon Doutta Stars. They went from 4th to 6th as a result of this game of football. They have to go and take on Maribyrnong Park away in the final round this weekend. Well done to our Sportsmoves best on ground as well. Only the second time this year it's gone to a defender. Luke Foster was incredible across half back for Pascoe Vale. He got the hoodie as a result of his fantastic performance for the Panthers. But as you all know, this was not our only EDFL match of the day from the weekend. For the first time ever, we broadcast a junior game of football. It was the Under-16s Division 1 Grand Final at Coburg City Oval. This year, it was between Hillside, who finished on top of the ladder, and Aberfeldie, who perhaps were favourites pre-season, but ended up finishing 4th, and they had to get to the Grand Final the hard way, but they were there, and this was an incredible game of football in front of a fantastic crowd at Coburg City Oval. Unfortunately, we had a really bad injury for Gabriel Cristiano in the first quarter, which meant the quarter-time break did go for 45 minutes, but when the game did restart, it was at a blistering pace. It was a fantastic win in the end for Aberfeldie. They ended up winning by 8 points. It was a fantastically spirited performance by Abbas. Hillside definitely put in a really good show as well, but in the end it was Abbas by 8 points. Here are the highlights.
Aberfeldie, they've got numbers at half forward, but they weren't able to hit the target. But some good work at ground level. Saw them moving up forward, and a mark taken inside 50. It's Jack Evans. Right, Pos, reminiscent of you back in the day playing for Aberfeldie. As Evans comes in, and Aberfeldie are on the board. They've got the first goal of the day, and it's the danger man, Jack Evans. Got a handball out to Barlas, and now Barlas inside 50. Big pack formed. A free kick might have been paid, but nothing doing. And now the snap from Hazik. Has it made the distance? It has. In the middle, it's Barlas again. He started well with his run and carry. He sends the ball inside 50, looking for Kiriazis. He made a contest at ground level. There's that man, Hazik, going for his second roving goal of the day. And he has put through another one. Jake Hazik is causing some headaches in the forward 50. They're looking to use the corridor early, and Barlas has been busy in the centre corridor so far. He sends the ball inside 50. Once again, Kiriazis is there, and he has held on to that one. What a fantastic mark in front of Cadeo. Stephen Kiriazis, 29 goals for the year coming in to this one, and he splits the middle right on the 50. He's just going to pop this one up to the hot spot. Is Evans there? He's not, but a mark has been taken. It will be Kemp. Now from about 20 metres out, no angle to speak of. The goal umpire doesn't even move. He comes in. Well, don't need to worry about the distance. It's an absolute bomb. And Hillside have the first goal of the second quarter. Dyson plays on, and now at ground level it's a Hermana. He got a kick forward towards the 50, but Aberfeldie have the numbers. Hazik intercepted the handball. He's got space. He takes one bounce, has a shot for number 4, and he's got it. Jake Hazik has goal number 4 in the second quarter. Keep an eye on that one, Chief, as Aberfeldie go inside 50. Hands to it. Nothing doing though. And now a snap comes in on the right foot, and Aberfeldie have their first goal of the second quarter, and dare I say it, a much needed one.
In the middle, going up is Jack Evans for Aberfeldie. They get the clearance. They're back inside 50. Sitting underneath it is Wright. He couldn't take the mark. Running onto it is Fletcher. Got the handball out. Now having a shot on goal there was Minton Connell. And Minton Connell, well, there's a name that you won't forget.
Involved in the game, and now the kick forward looking for Fletcher. He got first hands to it. Another snap off hands, and there's another goal for Aberfeldie. The Hillside defenders are claiming it was touched, but it was Matthew Cadeo who kicked the goal.
Pack forms. Hazik swooped on it, got a handball out, and now on the left, snaps. And Hillside, they hit back along the wing, kicking it long, looking for Kiriazis. Couldn't take it. Hasek roved it beautifully. Got round 1, 2, snapped on the right, dribbled it along the ground. He has kicked 5 of the very best in this grand final. In the end, and it bounced over a few of his teammates sitting there. Minton Connell snaps on the right, bending back. Umpire has given it the all clear. It was touched over the line. And Harrison Minton Connell has kicked his second for the afternoon.
Back in the middle now, and it's going to be Aberfeldie winning another centre clearance. In front was Wright. He had the ball punched away from him. And now running into goal is Faila. He has a shot on the run. It looks good. It's made the distance. That is 2 in a row for Aberfeldie, and they only trail by a point now. By Barlis, he launches it inside 50, looking for Kiriazis. The kick wasn't to his advantage, and now at ground level the snap, and Hillside still haven't missed yet because Sam Costa has kicked a brilliant goal.
Calf is now being stretched out. It might have just been a really bad cramp. Also noticed Jack Clausen just walked past me for Aberfeldie. He's gone into the rooms.
So bad news there as Fletcher comes in. The kick is perfect. Aberfeldie has hit the lead towards the wing, and the kick is good. It's going to hit its target there in Simons, and Simons is going to wheel around onto that left and pump Aberfeldie inside 50. Once again, big fly at the back. No mark taken. Cadeo, he's kicked a roller. It's dribbling. It's bouncing. It's not going to go, though. It just held up.
For the Shucks, they've got to get the next one. Turn it over. Simon breaks a tackle. Snaps on the left. Is that the sealer? It just about could be. And Simons has kicked Aberfeldie up to a 15-point lead.
Ball back in the middle. Hillside finally going to win a centre clearance, and mark is taken. Plays on, wheels on to his right, has a shot. It's across the face, but Kiriazis has taken the mark on the goal line. He is going to have a shot at goal to keep his team in this grand final.
They have to goal from this entry, boys. They just have to.
It's now or never. Kiriazis wheels around and he's got it. He has got it. He probably didn't need to play on, although the ball has ended up in the hands of a teammate, and it's a dribbler. It's rolling all the way, and Hillside aren't out of this one yet.
40 metres out from their goal. They trail by 8 points. They've led all day until the final term. Dyson on his left, well smothered there. Umpire calls play on. We've got another boundary throw in, and the Abbas faithful. There it is. The siren has sounded, and Aberfeldie have come from fourth to win the Under-16 Division 1 Grand Final in 2016. An unbelievable game, and they are coming from absolutely everywhere. Clifton Park will be absolutely rocking tonight.
This team finished fourth on the ladder, and they've had to win 4 games, having lost one of their favourite players early in the game.
Absolutely.
What a story this is. How good was that? What a magnificent game of football. Hillside was fantastic in this game. They did lead at every break, and how good was Jake Zick as a small forward inside the Sharks forward 50. They were great, but Aberfeldie was just that little bit better in the final term, ended up winning by 8 points. Harrison Minton Connell and Josh Kemp both kicked 2 goals to help get Abbas over the line. It was a real spirited performance, plenty of emotion after the game. They did it for Gabriel. Congratulations to Aberfeldie and to all winners of junior grand finals across the fortnight in the EDFL. But now it is the seniors' turn in finals for season 2016, and this weekend on EDFL Match of the Day, Essendon for Division 1 will take centre stage. So both Division 1 finals are the broadcast games this weekend. Both of them are being played at Windy Hill. On Saturday, Craigieburn takes on Tullamarine for a spot in the Essendon 4 Division 1 Grand Final, live from 2 p.m. That's on Saturday. And then on Sunday, same time slot, same place. You can get us on Northwest FM and EDFL team app. This is a knockout final between West Meadows and Oak Park. It's the 3rd year in a row that the Tigers have made this elimination final. They've never won it, though, so they don't want to go for that treble. Good luck to all teams in finals in Division 1 and Division 2 and the senior thirds as well this weekend. EDFL tonight's back this Wednesday as well, live from the Under-10, Under-12 Junior Best and Fairest night, which will be taking place at Windy Hill. The record's available this weekend as well, as are the live scores. I know they are going to be very closely watched on Saturday, as we'll see who can get into the Final 4 in Strathmore Community Bank Premier Division and of course those finals in Division 1 and Division 2. So here we are, the pointy end of season 2016. We can't wait. Enjoy your EDFL football this weekend.